We need the energy to do what needs to be done. So as you can see, it says, it's all about making $3,000 within the next 22 days, and we're going to share absolutely everything today. Okay. Nothing is going to be held back. We're going to give you live proof. The whole works. Okay. And it's important for us to give you live proof, like Luke was talking about Chris Delaney, we're going to show you proof from him, proof from a bunch of people so that you can see that this is for real, and make sure you have your notepads handy because we're going to actually give you pure straight up value that you can take away today and literally go and make money. Okay. Now there's 3 methods I'm going to show you today. Okay. Really powerful. It's called the get paid to Google method. We have the second one's called the internal money method. And then the third one is called the $30,000 a month emergency cash method. And there's no, you don't need tech skills. You don't need experience, any of that stuff. We have people doing this who are experienced, and we have people who, have never done internet marketing at all. Also, this is not cheesy multi-level marketing. It's not about selling or hard work, Shopify, trading, Amazon, eBay, Bitcoin, none of that stuff, okay? What it is it's the way out for anyone who's been struggling to make money online. It's literally a guaranteed way to earn online thanks to the cleverness and uniqueness of what we do. Okay. And again, we're going to show you exactly what this is. Okay. Now, this workshop is for you, regardless which situation you're in. Maybe you're retired, maybe you're unemployed, maybe you're struggling, maybe you are sick and tired of your work or your life. The bottom line is our market is blowing up. Especially after COVID. In a stable economy, we do great. In a crushed economy, we do even better. So there literally is no recession in this business at all. All right, show me the money, says Tom Cruise. So let's get to some people. This fellow here, he actually made this within 22 days, 3,421. Same thing with Cheryl. I'm going to show you Cheryl right now, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a couple of seconds of this just to make sure that you guys can actually hear it. I'm going to play a couple of seconds and then give me a 1 in the chat box if you can hear it.
Hi, this is Cheryl Curry, and
Could you hear that? Give me a 1 in the chat box if you can hear it. All right. Cool. All right. So, hold on. Let's go back. There we go.
Hi, this is Cheryl Curry, and I just wanted to give a shout out for Vic Cardi. This is what happened in my PayPal. Going and going and going and going and going. So, yeah, I am very, very happy. Obviously, Vic knows what he's doing, and I highly recommend him to you.
All right. That was Cheryl. Let me see if I can get out of this. All right. Yeah, so you don't need an audience for this, okay? You don't need products. You don't need clients. You don't need staff, investments, you don't need any of that silly stuff, okay? And, before I go on, I implore you to stay around till the end. It's really important. You won't really get the full benefit of the training unless you stay till the end. So just for staying till the end, we have some gifts for you. We're going to give you our make $200 a day from your phone method. And also we're going to give you some free traffic getting software just for sticking around. Plus, we love engagement. All right. We're going to give $100 in cash to the person who engages the most on this call. All right, so don't be shy, which means, when I ask you for ones in the chat box and all that stuff, at the end of the call, we're going to tally it up, and then whoever engaged the most, you get 100 shiny US dollars. Plus, I'm going to show you how I accidentally made my partner make an extra 30 to 40K a month. I'm going to show you exactly how so that you can duplicate it. Okay, I don't know if I could call it an accident, but it was basically me yelling at him. And it's a really, really fun method. All right. If you would, please turn off, your mobile engagement, your Instagrams and your Facebooks and your Twitters and all that stuff, so that I have your full attention, because this is pretty important stuff. At least I think it's important. Internet marketing has changed my life. It's changed Vic's life, and I want it to change your life too. So if you could just give me your full attention for the next, hour or so, that would be lovely. Vic has introduced himself a little bit. A lot of you are familiar with me, but some of you aren't. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off things by going into my Warrior Plus account so that you can see that, that I'm for real too. This is one of my accounts. Let's click it. Takes us out of the presentation. It goes into Warrior Plus. And hopefully Warrior Plus is not slow today. Let's see, I'm clicking here. As you can see, it says current balance $11,430. That's the money I can withdraw, and then I got $7,000 pending. So I got like almost $19,000. This happens multiple times a week. Unfortunately, Warrior Plus is just notoriously slow. Every time I load this thing, it is just so slow. I think the last time I checked, I was at 690,000, 695,000 in withdrawals. It's supposed to load up right now. I'm curious myself now what it's changed to. But we're going to give it 10 more seconds here. And if it doesn't load in 10 seconds, I'm just going to revisit it whenever this is loaded. Warrior Plus is a great, great platform that has made us so much money, and it continues to do that every day. But they are notorious for being slow. I think this is the slowest I've ever seen it. All right, we'll do a countdown. We'll do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0. Oh, right on 0. Oh my God. All right. So that's 705. That's $15,000 more than, the last time I checked. So as you can see, this stuff clearly works. What would you do with that kind of income? It's life-changing stuff, guys. I used to think $10,000 was like, oh my God, if I make $10,000, I can die a happy man. Now, if I think about making only $10,000, I start freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, I'm really glad that I don't make that kind of peanuts anymore. Now, I'm not saying that to be arrogant. I'm saying it to inspire you, okay? Because my goal is to get you there too. Yeah, at first, $10,000 a month is going to be a big deal. But if you follow what I say today, in not too long from now, it depends on how hard you work. It could happen in 2 months, 3 months. You're going to be looking at $10,000 a month as something of the past, and you'll have to make it more now. All right. Now, why are we sharing this for absolute free, right? It's partly selfish, because if you do good with this, in other words, all you got to do good is follow what I say, follow in our footsteps, we could end up partnering on projects, and that grows our business. But also, I know a lot of people are struggling, and success happened at a turning point in my life. And I love seeing other people succeed because of what we teach them. It's absolutely amazing. Okay. And then, of course, this system is not prone to saturation whatsoever. It's not a competitive field. It's just a huge, massive field. Okay. So who is Tommy? Who's the purple dude? The guy with the purple hair. Well, my whole adult lifetime, majority of it, I was flat broke. Okay. And for as good as my life is now, not too long ago, I lost absolutely everything. All right. I was living the dream in Hollywood. I wasn't wealthy at all. I was just your average Joe. I had a brick and mortar business, had a popular band. I literally couldn't walk down the Sunset Strip in Hollywood on a Saturday night without people shouting my name from their cars. So it was pretty amazing. Everything was great. Then I met a girl, and everything seemed great at first. But as it turned out, it definitely wasn't. And it's not one of those, just met a crazy woman. No. We are talking straight up, like Twilight Zone. I actually ended up writing a book about it to my friends to explain what had happened. I lost everything. I lost my house, my belongings, my car, all my money. I even lost friends over it, $80,000 in credit card debt. And I was like a mental, emotional wreck. How was I going to make money now? And then I ended up in Minnesota, and congratulations, you're the single dad to a newborn boy that I didn't know. So I'm like, wow, what do I do? How do I make money now? So I decided to stay in Minnesota and raise him right, but at the same time, I was pissed because I'm like, wow, what do I do? And I used that anger to fuel my dreams. I said, you know what, because of this, I'm going to realize all my dreams. So this buddy of mine said, hey, I hear you can make some money online now, right? And I started looking it up, and I saw guys like these guys, and they're obviously making great money online. And I was, can I do the same thing? So I went on to internet marketing forums, and I went on to used to be a warrior forum. Well, it's still around, but it was like the ultimate place to go for internet marketers, back in the day. And there was this guy, Ken, there, and he was always so helpful. And by the way, after some time there, I had tried everything. I tried Shopify, eBay, Amazon, took everyone's advice. But there was this guy, Ken, there, okay? And he always was helpful, and he obviously was successful. He was sharing his screenshots and his videos. So I asked, can you help me? And he said, yeah, but, it costs $1,000, which I didn't have, I didn't have that laying around. So like I'd done so many times before, I borrowed money from my mom. All right. And it wasn't a free ride. Even after that, there were startup costs and stuff like that. But, I was excited, and I was very happy to do it. Now, what Ken did is he told me what I had been told for years, but I just refused to listen to. At that point, I had struggled for 7 years. He said, all I want you to do is copy exactly what I'm doing. Okay. Success is not mysterious. Success is not about trying to figure out some secret formula. No, it's simply about duplicating exactly what other successful people are doing. You guys think it's complicated. Oh my God, no, it's not. It's not at all. And I was about to learn that. So I duplicated exactly what he said without painting outside the lines, without doing anything. I went to bed and I was excited. I was scared, but I had a good feeling because it felt right. And, I didn't take any chances. I did exactly what Ken said. Well, I woke up the next morning, and in my PayPal account, there was $5,093 more in my PayPal account than when I fell asleep. I was on fire. All right. It was absolutely incredible. And I knew I would never be broke again. I knew that because after 7 years of trying my own things, and I didn't know what I was doing, all I had done was simply take coaching from a guy that was successful and done exactly what he did. And I was like, oh my God, he was right. This whole time, that's what success is about. You simply duplicate what someone else successful is doing. I was blown away, absolutely blown away. So at that point, I started investing into my music. That's another great thing about this. You can have the life that you want, whether that is music or travel or art or, lunging on your couch. It doesn't matter. That's me and the band in New York. This is 2017. We were doing a tour of the East Coast, Norway, London. Now, last year, I also moved back to LA with my son. We found a house with the most amazing backyard that I've ever seen. You guys want to see it? Want to go into casual mode? You want to see my backyard right now? Give me a 1 in the chat box if you want to see my backyard. 2 in the chat box if you don't. 1 in the chat box. It'll take like 10 seconds. All right. Lots of ones in the chat box. All right, cool. Let's see here. Come on. There we go. That's my backyard. I know it kind of looks like Disneyland or the Playboy Mansion. And, yes, that is a working waterfall. It's a working water slide. It's really fast. It's just like lunges you into the water there. We sit here and relax. And I'm not showing you this at all to like show off. I'm not one of those guys. Okay. I am so grateful for my life because I didn't come from money. Every day, I walk up these stairs. I don't know if you can see my pointer here. I walk up these stairs to the very top, and on the right-hand side, you can't really see it because of the trees. There's a tiki deck. I just stand up there and I look at the mountains and LA on the right-hand side and just feel grateful, And I'm showing you this to show you that this is possible for anyone, okay? If a broke kid from Norway can pull this off, anyone can, all right? Now, there's one more thing that I bought for myself that I'm going to show you. This has been a lifelong dream since I was 12 years old. Here it is. That's right. I bought a Lamborghini. Here it is in the garage. And again, I'm not showing you this to brag, and I'm not one of those like stuck up guys that, like drives around his Lamborghini to be cool. No. And I love sharing it. We were at the gas station the other day, and there was a bunch of boys, and they were like, hey, can we take a video of your car? And instead I just let them sit in the car and, play around. And, it's, when you have something like that, you should share it with the world. And again, I'm showing it to you to show you that anything is possible with internet marketing, and with what you're about to see, that is the beginning of it, and you can rapidly get there. Like I said, I struggled for 7 years.
Tom, I'm sorry I'm interrupting. You always make me jealous when I see your Lamborghini, but I would want to know, people who want to have a ride with Tom in his limbo, please put a ride. Let's see how many people want to come. Tom, can you give them a free ride?
Yeah, who wants to have a ride in my Lamborghini?
Ride. Type in ride in the comment, guys. Limbo with Tom E himself. I want that.
Lufando's got it. He's like, no, I want my own Lambo. I want to drive. All right. Ride and drive. It's fun. And it's not impossible if you live in the LA area. I love sharing this thing with people. I've given so many people rides in it, and I put the video up and all that stuff. Anyway, let's get into it right now. Okay. Let's get started. Okay. So the process is we use 3 methods. Okay. The first one I'm going to show you is the get paid to Google method. Who's ready to see it in action right now? Give me a big fat 1 in the chat box if you're ready to see it in action right now. And remember, whoever engages the most gets $100 at the end of the call after we tally everything up. I know you guys are ready. All right. Uno, number 1. All right. Penny, David, Richard, Lynn, Erica, Andy, Carolyn, Samantha, Denny, Dan, Angel, Lethando, Jonathan, Sergio. All right, you guys are ready. All right, let's get into it. So the first method, now get your notepads out, okay? Or, whatever you use to write down or record stuff, screen share or, screenshot, whatever you do. So it's called the get paid to Google method because that's really what it is. Google is going to do everything for you. So the first thing we do is we use an unusual method for getting highly targeted and very excited buyers, 100% free. The interesting thing about this is, Vic came up with the clever version of this program. Now, 8 years ago, this is how I made $85,000 extremely fast. I just didn't have the twist that Vic put on it. Now, with the twist that he puts on it, it's basically like putting a turbo on it, okay? Now, in the beginning, when I explained this, some of you guys might recognize part of it, and you may go, I've heard of that before. Don't get discouraged, okay? Because we have a twist on it that makes it absolutely unique, and it makes it work like crazy, okay? Let's get into it. All right, so what we do is we join a ton of make money Facebook groups, and we post in them with an offer to get a free method to make $100 a day, okay? This is the actual, if you want to take a screenshot, this is the actual search. But what you do is you simply go to Facebook and you type in make money online groups. That's what you type in, make money online groups. And you'll see a bunch of groups there. And you want to join the ones that are active, okay? So like if it says like 1,000 posts a day, that's an active one. Even if it says 3 posts a day, And numbers are your friends here. Okay, let me see if I copy link there. And let's see here. Oh, actually, you know what? I got to go into my other browser there. So this is the search. I already did the search here. So you see these groups. You make money online. You don't even have to type in groups. You just click on groups down here. So you join these things and numbers are your friend. You want to join as many as you possibly can. Don't just join like 1 or 2 groups, because that's not going to do anything. Join a ton of them. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can get us back into full screen mode here. Okay. So next, what you're going to do is going to start posting in these groups. You're going to post, I'm starting a free Skype group where I'm teaching people how to make $100 a day. Okay. And then you ask people to comment or message you if they're interested. And you don't have to worry that you have no clue how to teach it right now. We're going to get to that. Okay. Now, people can't resist free. So you're going to get a ton of private messages from this. And from there, you're going to invite them into a free Skype group. It's free and it's easy to create. This is also going to get you their emails. All right. Next, we're going to use very specific questions and engagement to get them super, super, super excited about this thing. So the first thing you do is you send them an email with the following simple question. What's your biggest struggle when it comes to trying to make money online? What is your biggest struggle when it comes to making money online or trying to make money online? This is going to get you a large amount of various answers from them, okay? Because everyone is interested in solving this question. And they literally told you how to sell them by answering the question, because if you can solve their biggest obstacle to why they're failing online, they will hand you their money. Okay, so this is where Google comes in. Now, just like I did when I started out, you're going to search Google for the answers to the questions they just asked you. I'm going to copy and paste them into your document that you saved. So in other words, no matter what the question is, what's the best way of doing affiliate marketing? Simply type it into Google, and chances are you're going to get it from different boards. It could be from the Warrior Forum. It could be from anywhere, but you're going to find very valuable answers. Okay, copy and paste them into a document that you saved. So in this process, you're going to see that you just put together a very powerful ebook, which indeed shows them how to earn $100 daily online. Give it a title, how to make $100 a day, and save it as a PDF. Now you have a product. You actually have a product now. Okay, obviously some of this you have to do a little bit of editing. Some of the answers may be long, so you just edit it a little bit. But you literally now have a product, a PDF book that is laser targeted towards every person who answered your question. Plus, you're going to realize that now you know how to make $100 online because you just Googled it. Believe it or not, guys, this is how 90% of products on Warrior Plus get made. Okay, you just Google that, and that was the part of the advice that my mentor Ken gave me too. If there's something you don't know, just Google it, and if you learn something, turn it into money. That's a lot. That's a big secret that a lot of internet marketing gurus don't want to tell you, but it's really that simple. Okay, this is how I got started. All right. So next, you're gonna hit your people up in the Skype group, where you thank them for all their questions, and then you start answering some of the questions in the group. So now you're going to come off as an expert. So they're actually starting to trust you now because you're answering the question. So they look up to you at this point. Okay. The next day or so, you hit them again in the Skype group, and don't worry, you don't have to video chat or voice chat. This is all, just typing, and explain that you got so many questions that you're compiling a book for them or say that you're even better, say you're thinking about compiling a book. So you don't have to spend hours with them on Skype. Ask them, if I compiled this in a book, would you guys be interested? They're going to say yes. And once you say yes, it's a whole ancient sales trick. That's a micro commitment. Okay, so they're already halfway there. So you're going to get a bunch of yeses. At this point, they're going to be super, super, super stoked. Okay, so when you come back the next day or so with a link to the book explaining that you're just charging a small fee, I recommend $7 to cover your expenses they will be jumping all over it, and you will make money. You might ask yourself, aren't they going to say, hey, I thought this was a free Skype group? No, they're not, because you're explaining, that this is just to cover your expenses. And $7 is always a magical number. Somehow in sales, it's a magical number. And we've done this. Our students have done this, and it works every single time. Okay, let me show you some examples. This is Srikant here. He got 40 sales within a month of doing this. Let's see if we can pop on his video.
This is a testimonial I would like to give to Vic. I got laptop with organic traffic. Thank you, Vic, for sharing this wonderful system.
All right, so that is Srikant. All right, let's see here. Let us move along. There's Derek, who made $2,000 the first time he did it.
If you allow me one sec, guys, I would just like to add there. Shrikant did this from his phone. Okay, he didn't even use his laptop. Okay, he used only his phone to get those 40 sales, and he had never ever made any sale online. He's one of those entrepreneurs who was working in an offline market into flower business, and his flower business was not doing so well. So he joined my program, and I just helped him with some basic details. I mean, Tom is giving you far more details. To be honest, I gave him like a lot less details, but he took action, and that's what happened. So you can do this from your phone as well.
All right. I didn't even know that he did it from his phone. That's great. And I didn't know that he got far less details. You guys are already ahead of the game, so it's just basically a numbers game. Here's Derek, here's Robert, who smashed $3,000 in 5 days. This is Vic's panel. The first time, this was a long time ago when he did the method, made a couple $1,000s within about a week. It works. Now, we personally, Vic and I, do another version of this free method where we show you how to get paid even before you start selling it. It's pretty magical. And it's ridiculously easy and profitable. All right. Did I go the right way? Yeah, there we go. And yes, anyone can do it. Like literally anyone. Go ahead.
Sorry, I just get excited because these guys must know this. Guys, this happens in the span of 1 hour. So if you see my screen, I made $2,075. It was less than 60 minutes. I got those funds in my account. I have met customers who are actually unemployed, and I am sure, maybe some of you who are watching this right now are in unemployment or, somewhere like that. So making $2,000 a month is a dream for them. And I'm sure, can you just be realistic? Let's be honest, guys. Let's not bullshit about $10,000 right now. Let's be honest. Do you think making $2,000 a month would be helpful in leading a good life for you right now? Just let's be honest. $2,000, a meager $2,000. Please put a $2,000 in the chat if you feel a $2,000 is good enough for you to actually, live comfortably right now in this span of this whole economic crisis. I can't see the chat.
No, we're getting a lot of 2000s. The point that Vic is making here is that $2,000 it's so ridiculously easy to make a month that, even if you just did this method, guys, $2,000, boom, like Vic said, within 60 minutes after posting in his Skype group, he was $2,000 richer. It is a joke how easy it is. Again, the secret sauce is you can't do anything but follow exactly what someone tells you to do that has done it before you. Okay? All right, so we're going to keep going. Now, the beautiful thing about this is that method number 2 ties in to method number 1. Okay, it works directly with it. All right, so now that you made some money with this ebook, I'm going to show you how to make even more money, like a lot more money. Okay, we're going to scale now. We're going to go from $2,000 way up there while making you look like even more of an expert marketer. We're going to do this by helping you. Yes, helping you create a very simple sales video. And don't worry, you don't have to, be in the video and all that stuff. We're going to hook you up with a buy button for your ebook. And yes, Vic and I are actually going to help you do it. Now, once we help you do that, we're going to help you tweak everything to make it convert like crazy. Your buy button, your video copy, and all that stuff. We're not going to stop until that sales page is on absolute fire. Okay. Now, next thing, and a lot of people are like, whoa, how do you guys do this? When it comes to this, because no one else knows how to do this, we are going to help you set up an actual joint venture and marketplace launch, like on Warrior Plus as a vendor. Okay. For most people, this is a dream, because when they do, they fail. Because what do you need? You need affiliates. You need traffic. No, we have something we call our $20 hack. Okay, it does the trick. We've done that so many times, and our students are always shocked at how profitable it is. So literally, you just have your book that you created out of Google. You're going to use our $20 hack, and you're going to start making money as a product vendor without affiliates. Okay, selling consistently with no experience, no traffic, zero affiliate support. No one else knows how to do this. And we're also going to make sure, that you have your autoresponders set up so that you can sell them over and over and over and over again. Because just because someone buys something once from you doesn't mean it's over. We're going to show you how to remonitor. That's how we pull in like 50 to 100 grand a month each every month, because we sell people over and over. I'm going to show you exactly how to do the same thing. Now, as I told you, I did this myself. This was 2012, okay, with no experience, and I ended up making $85,000. Here, I'm going to show you right now. This is one of my accounts. As you see here, $1.4 million in total revenue. Let's scroll down here. I remember this date, Loophole Cash Cow. That was my first product. It was December 12th, 2012, and I fell asleep, and then I woke up on the 13th, and there was over $5,000 more in my PayPal account just because I did this. So you see $70,000 here, and I didn't even know what an OTO was. So I didn't have any OTOs, like upsells. And then Ken, my mentor, he told me, he said, hey, you should have an OTO. And so I added one, and then I made like $15,000 more. It's pretty sweet. All right, let me see. I'm going to get us back into whole full screen mode here. There we go. Okay, that's method number 2. Method number 3, also newbie friendly. I love this one. It's the $30,000 a month emergency cash method. Okay. Now, this is actually the easiest one of all these methods, yet it is the one that consistently makes the most money for everyone. And this is the one where I said it was kind of created by accident when I confronted Vic about his promotion results from our joint venture partners. So what happened was, we had recently become partners, but he wasn't pulling his weight, He was, the percentage of money that he made compared to the percentage of money that I made just wasn't proportional. So I said, dude, you got to step up your game, otherwise I got to look for a new partner. And about a month later, I think it was about a month later, I noticed he started dominating leaderboards. Leaderboards meaning like, when you do an affiliate promotion for someone, they have a competition for whoever makes the most sales. And he went from making like 10 to 15 sales each time to making like 200. I'm like, what on earth are you doing? So he explained to me that what he had done was he had hired a mentor. He paid him I think it was like $3,000, and he had shown him this like insane secret. And he had just started duplicating it, and he goes, and now I'm making about 30,000 extra a month. So then now I become his student, and he showed me how to do it. Absolutely bonkers method. Okay. And now here's my literally.
I'm sorry, I'm interrupting. I paid $5,000 to him. And you know what, guys, what I got in return? I got a 5-minute mentoring. So yeah, $5,000, 5 minutes. So it's damn crazy. I mean, I'm sure. I'm sure. I mean, even people who like me, who's making like good amount of money, still you need like balls to pay $5,000 for 5 minutes of coaching, mentoring, whatever you call it. But those 5 minutes are now helping us make additional 30 to 50 grand a month. So pay close attention what Tom is sharing here.
All right. So what I was saying is the reason anyone can make that kind of money is because Vic's copywriting skills are not that great. He picks, you know this, Vic, you pick my brain all the time about a copy. He picks my brain and he goes,
You're
hey.
always my mentor for copy, and I'm a very bad student. I've still not learned it.
Yeah, and so that's really good news for you guys, because what Vic is really good at is copying the success of others, and that's truly the best talent you can have in this business. You don't need to be a good copywriter. You just need to be able to copy what other people are doing. So if you have the ability to simply copy what others are doing, you can make incredible money. Well, actually, let me ask you, do you have the ability to if someone puts something in front of you, black on white, on paper or in a video, do you have the ability to copy them? Give me one in the chat box. I know it's a silly question, but I want you, give it, even if it feels silly, yes, give me, And I'm driving this home to hopefully make you understand that success is not the mystery you thought it was. It's simply, you gotta follow tightly in someone's footsteps who has done this before you, okay? That is all there's to success. Everything you've done so far online, has been in vain it hasn't been in vain, but it won't work. And it hasn't worked because you have stepped outside the lines. You're painting outside the lines until you simply follow in someone's footsteps perfectly that has done what you want to do. Boom. Success has to follow, okay? It doesn't have a choice, all right? Again, we clone people, okay? Now, even with Vic's help, even though even with the emergency cash methods, there's still trial and error to make sure you make money, right? I mean, there's always trial and error. Well, not necessary. Okay, thanks to I don't know how new Wayne Crow is as our partner. We've been working for a few months now, but we are actually able to do everything for you, like everything, guys. It's something we're going to give to a handful of lucky folks on this call right now. We're going to literally do everything for you. You simply sit back and earn money. No catch. Like literally no catch. You tell us when to start. We do the work. You make the money. I don't want you to go anywhere. I'm going to get into more detail about this in a bit here, but it's something that Wayne served up a while back, and we could not believe it when he said it. It's a way of basically of partnering without any risk, okay? But only a handful of you guys will be elected, in a few minutes here. So whatever you do, don't go anywhere, because this is something that you will never see again. Okay, I just wanted to get you excited about that. Okay, before we move on here, I'm gonna get back to you and give you all the details. Okay. Now here's John. He did this exact same thing, and he shot us a video. Okay, and this is the fellow you saw a screenshot from earlier. Here we go.
Hello, all. I'm John. My experience just keeps getting better. $421.48.
And and he did the same thing, exact same thing.
Tom, we missed the audio, guys. I would just share a little story of John. John is a complete newbie when he met me, and this was like his 22nd day since I told him what we are teaching you here, and he made $3,455, whatever he's sharing here, and I didn't even ask him this video. He just got so excited, and he said, "Wait, this is the only system that has ever worked for me," because he had bought so many programs, and finally he made like 3,400, which was even more than what he was getting from his 9 to 5. So that's like crazy amazing for me, for Tom, and for all of us.
Excellent. And yeah, sorry guys that there was no sound on it. Every now and then, there is no sound. So, again, Vic, if I play another one and there's no sound, just let me know right away, okay? All right. So, as a summary, get the paid Google method, internal money method, 30K a month emergency cash method, and the Wayne special where we do everything for a selected few of you. You simply make the money, okay? Isn't this awesome? Yes? No? Yes? I I think it's pretty awesome. Okay. There's just a recap of what we've done. I don't want to waste your time, so let's move along here. But I want to ask you, do you realize the massively unfair advantage these systems give you over anyone else struggling to make money? Do you realize that? I mean, I hope you do, okay? Because this stuff is pure and utter gold if you actually take action, all right? Angelo says, I'm nervous. Don't be nervous, nothing to be nervous about. Can you picture yourself using what I've just shown you to make real profits? Yes? Yes? Of course. Yeah, hell yeah. And even if you apply just a tiny bit what I've shared with you today, would you say our time has been well spent together so far? Give me a cucumber in the chat box, people. Cucumber in the chat box. Just because you've been typing yes for a half an hour here. Cucumber. I love it. All right. Now, would you like to hear how we can go deeper to get you making 10K plus per month as quickly as possible? $2,000 a month, that's okay, but it's not life-changing. We want to get you to 10, 20, 30K a month. Any interest in that? Yes? All right. Yes. All right. I love your engagement. All right.
Can I share a small story with them if you permit right now?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, guys, here's the thing. And, this is something which always, I really want to ask all my customers and my audience. Guys, let me know how difficult that bloody A was when we started writing that bloody A, A for Apple.
What?
I mean, I'm sure none of us remember how difficult it was for our maybe mothers or fathers or maybe our elders, or maybe, if you have kids, how bloody that A is for them to actually write that first slant line. Can you just imagine, have you seen that? Please write A in the chat, please.
Oh, now I know what you're saying. You're talking about when you're starting school.
Yeah, when you started school or even at home, like when your parents taught you how to write that bloody A, that slanting line, that first slanting line was bloody awesome, difficult for us. And look at it now. If I ask you to write A, you can bloody write it with eyes closed. Isn't it true, guys? Just write true in the chat if I make sense. I'm just going to come to a point where you will build a successful business. I mean, obviously not with eyes closed, but you would be sure that this will work for you. Can you write true in the chat? TRUE, true, if this makes sense, that how difficult that bloody A was when we actually started learning this ABCD, and we actually took almost months to write that first A, and now we can write that with closed eyes.
Yeah, and the point that Vic is making here is that is how this is going to end up for you. When I first started, and I'm sure when you first started too, Vic, it seems intimidating. Sometimes I'm just as I find myself doing the things that I do every day, it's only work 20 minutes a day. It's so astoundingly easy for me, but it seemed intimidating in the beginning. But this is all going to be second nature to you. Someone said that they're nervous. There's nothing to be nervous about. It's literally it's kind of like learning an alphabet that's a lot easier to learn. And once you know how to do it, it's literally second nature. You're going to be shocked at how easy.
I can prove it right now. If you can just ask that participant who was nervous, can we just take her permission or his permission and unmute, and I will just ask a couple of questions, and I am telling you she will go on and make her or his first $100. If you can just, I don't know what her name was.
The chat box has moved on since then. I think we've got 75 others, so I can't find her. But and then I want to be fair to everyone. I want to keep moving through the training. Can you mute yourself, Vic?
Okay, one sec.
Yeah, please mute yourself. All right, guys. Hey, Vic. He's got his Facebook ringing there. All right, there, he's muted. All right. So Anyways, you guys get the point, okay? So you have two options right now. Option number one is to take what I've shown you, go off and try this on your own. You know, with enough time, investment, hard work, trial, error, and patience, you know, you might make it work. The real challenge is that we've only had about 40 minutes together. And no matter how incredible this training has been, it's very, very hard to create a lasting change in your life from just 40 minutes. Okay, because you would still be on your own, you know, and as you know, I'm sure you've tried a lot of different products and methods and softwares, and it's, you know, you're still not making a bunch of money. That's not because the products are bad or because they don't work. It's because you haven't had a blueprint, you haven't had a mentor, you haven't had a system to follow where it doesn't leave a lot of room for creativity. You simply clone someone, okay? But what if there was a better way? What if we could go at this together the same way that Vic has helped all the people that you've seen today get the results? What if Vic and I took an active part in your success and made your results our top priority? What if we gathered every resource we ever bought and just gave them to you? You know, if that option was available, would you like to hear more about it and what it could do for you? Give me a big fat one in the chat box. All right. Love it, love it, love it. All right, we call it Launchpad for Leaders, guys. It's our brand new flagship coaching system. So in Launchpad for Leaders, this is what we do, okay? We do exactly what Ken did for me. We do exactly what Vic's coach Mark did for him. We give you direct access to us, our expert team, and an entire community of people that are crushing it with this right now, like all the people that you've seen today, all right? Plus, we round out all the resources that we've ever used to make money, and we simply hand them to you. We give them to you, all right? So we're going to take you by the hand, get you from scratch to 3,000 within the next 22 days. Super easy. That's the easy part. And the 10K a month within 44 days. That's a promise, and that's if you're lazy. With our step-by-step financial blueprint and personal mentorship, we're virtually going to force you to a consistent and predictable $10,000 per month, okay, within the next 30 days. And then unlike so many other programs, success with us is predictable. It's 100% predictable, okay? There's so much more than this. There's absolutely no guesswork. We remove all the guesswork. At any stage, you can literally see profits within days. As a matter of fact, we don't have any members right now who are not making money because of the way that we set this up. Because we know why we failed. I know why I failed for so many years. Vic knows why he failed for so many years. And we have simply removed those variables and created a incredible community, constant coaching, constant hand-holding, constant babysitting, because a lot of you guys need it, okay? Let me tell you right now, if you have taken more than, bought more than 2-3 courses, especially if you've been at this for years, you need babysitting, okay? And don't take that as an insult. I needed babysitting, so I got a coach. Vic needed babysitting. We created something that is so much better than a coach. When you get a coach, you have them for like 1 hour a week on Skype, and then you have email support. We have created something that you literally cannot fail with. Okay, littering with some more testimonials here. And remember, nobody succeeds by themselves. This is the reason why so many people fail. While you fail, you've been by yourself, and when I say community, I'm not talking about some corny, cheesy Facebook mastermind that's like a ghost town, okay? I'm talking about real live interaction on a daily basis, okay? And I'm also talking about team building, okay? When we create a community, man, do we create a community. We make sure that no one is on their own. As a matter of fact, when you join, you're actually going to be on a team. You're going to be working with that team. No more going it your own, okay? Now, there's one more video that I'm going to show you here, but I'm starting to wonder now if you guys will be able to hear it. So let me pop out the question box. I'm going to play it for a few seconds. You guys let me know. Give me a yes or a no if you can hear this.
Hey, what's up? This is Tommy Hansen here. I just wanted to share my experience with Vic Cardi, and I'm one of the
Yes? Okay. All right, I'm gonna keep playing it then.
members of the Launchpad for Leaders course, and I'm just so thankful to be a part of it. I've only been in the group for about...
Okay, so we lost the audio there, guys. Tom, you there? Tom, you there?
Sorry about that, guys. We lost the audio there. I don't know what happened.
Let me give them the story with your permission, Tom.
Yeah. I'm just going to scroll through here. You know what Tommy was doing is he was basically showing them screenshots. But you go ahead and tell them the story about Tommy.
Yeah, so basically, guys, Tommy just met me from one of his. He was one of my customer from some other program, and he found that I am staying with my customers always. Like I'm there with them on Skype whenever they need something or whatever. So and he happened to meet some of the existing members of Launchpad for Leaders, and he was excited. He said, "Vic, I really want to join this." And I have never made any money online. I've been spending money. Guys, how many of you have spent more money and made less money till now? Put 55 in the chat. How many of you have spent more money and have made less money? Like you've spent $1,000 on programs and you've not even made at least $1,000, or maybe not even $100.
Lots of 55. So okay, keep going. I want to hear the story.
Okay, so what happened was Tommy actually had done that for a long time. And I said, Tommy, I will definitely help you, but I want these two promises. And the promises you have already given me. Promise number 1, you need to work at least 20 to 30 minutes a day. Promise number 2, you will work your butts off. Whatever I ask you to do, you will do it. He said, I am ready. I am in. How do we get started? And we just shook hands. We started. And in the first 10 days, this guy worked his butts off. 10 days, and he made $2,000. Exactly, I think $1,900 to be honest.
Yep.
Guys, who wants a system, a complete mentorship that can actually help you? I mean, I will not brag $1,000, $2,000. I just went on the live call today with my customers of Launchpad for Leaders, and Tom, I've not even shared this for you. There is a person called Raphael. He's on unemployment. He doesn't have a shelter. He's a complete newbie. He's living on unemployment, getting I think close to $170 a week. He wants to get a shelter. I promised him I will get you a shelter 5-10 days back. He was the one who told me today, Vic, I got my first $100 a day. I made 59 sales in the last 20 days. 59 sales means, guys, he has actually made more money than what he's getting for his unemployment in less time, and now I told him, go get a shelter. How inspiring is this? How inspiring is this?
Oh, you should have told me. I didn't even know.
Yeah, it just happened before this call, so I was on that call. So, and look at the mindset of other members, Tom. I mean, there are people who never made a dime online. Today, I asked one of them how easy, they sold a $1,000 package that we gave it to them like a done for you. You know that. But he sold one copy yesterday in less than 5 minutes. Guys, 5 minutes, he sold a $1,000 packet. He shared a screenshot, and that screenshot is there in the group when you join. And now I asked him, okay, when is the next sale coming? He said, today. Why should I wait? Now he's got this mindset that he can bloody sell a $1,000 package every single day. It needs real guts, but this is a newbie. 2 weeks back, he had never made a money. Now he's making $1,000 sale commitments every single day to me. He's being an inspiration for the group. And there's another Thfe. These people are recent ones. I met him a few minutes back in my call. And you will meet them if if you're serious about your business, to be honest. She is a grand mom, and she made $198 in the first 4 days. And she just spent Thfe, F-A-Y-E is her name. So this lady is over 60 years. She made $198 in the first campaign, spending 15 minutes. That's it.
Wow. Yeah, guys, as you can tell here, it's, and I even get surprised. I didn't even know about either of those guys, Vic contacts me almost on a daily basis because he's so excited about his members and the money that they're making. This is not normal, guys. It's not normal. There are programs out there that cost $5,000, $10,000, $3,000, where all you do is you just get slapped into some Facebook mastermind, you get a little coaching, no one cares about you. But with this, as we have explosive results, like literally every single day. Okay. Now the reason is because Vic, he personally spot checks your progress, and he literally forces you to make money. He takes responsibility for you because both him and I, before we started this program, we knew that there's no way you're going to be able to do this by yourself. If you have failed so far, something dramatic needs to change. And that dramatic thing is you need someone to spot check you, to baby you, to be there by your side. You're never on your own. We got your back 100% of the way. Okay. Well, like I said, everyone in the group is making money. Okay. Unless they just started like a second ago, obviously, but they're all making money. Now, without being pushy, we do force you to get results. We do make you work, but that should make you happy. Okay. I hope you don't mind a little pushing to change your life. Okay. That's what the one-on-one calls are about. It shifts accountability from you directly to me, from you directly to Vic. Do you get what a difference that makes? Give me a big fat yes in capitals in the chat box if you get the difference that it makes when we take the accountability for you directly, kind of like a parent takes accountability for their kids, okay? Yes, right? No more procrastination. We don't really give you an option, okay?
I just want to ask them one single question, and after that, it's up to them to change their life. I'll be very honest. Tom is being very sweet, guys. I'm not sweet when it comes to, getting your results. Are you really serious? Then put serious. Please type serious. If you cannot type serious, if you're lazy in typing serious, I cannot help you. Nobody can help you. I'll be very honest. Are you really serious about your career, about your life, about changing everything today? Write a serious, and all those who are writing serious, please be honest to yourself.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting so much serious here.
If you are serious, guys, please be honest to yourself. Don't do this for me, for Tom. Okay.
Now, guys, the reason that Vic just asked you about that is because it's easy for me, to say it, but Vic has to do all the hard works, and there's nothing he dislikes more than someone who joins our program, and there's very few people, who have joined who aren't willing to do it, because he puts in his body, soul, energy, everything into this, and if you aren't going to do the work, we don't want you. You shouldn't be on this call. If you want to keep buying cheesy $17 to $27 programs and you think that it's going to happen by itself, hang up right now. Go do it. It's not going to get you anywhere. We only want people who are serious, and again, I don't want you to mistake it for some kind of a boot camp. Okay. It's not some kind of like testosterone driven boot camp. Okay. There's a lot of love in this group and there's so much fun, but you need to understand that if you're going to do this, you really got to do it because we want lives changed. Okay. So it's important for you guys to know. So, so thanks Vic for jumping in with this. It's Jed Vaughn here with a shout out for Vic Carty. I've been with Vic's program since last year. And I just want to say that being a part of his family and LFL, which stands for Launchpad for Leaders, has been awesome. Oops, I jumped there. I've recovered my lifetime membership and much more. I learn more and more every week. Vic will stay with you and help you through things that often stop many with other programs. Vic is a real deal, has my full endorsement. I encourage anyone looking for a real internet income to give this a chance. I'm very glad that I did. All right, now here's Chris Delaney, who recently made $2,800. Vic, I'm going to play this. Tell me to stop if there is no sound, okay? Here we go.
Sure.
Good morning. This is Chris Delaney, all the way from the UK. Now, this is my testimonial for this amazing.
By the way, guys, you may have to turn your speakers up because this testimonial is really low. Oops, sorry.
Good morning. This is Chris Delaney, all the way from the
He was literally dancing, Tom. He was literally shouting and dancing when he saw that 2,500. And guys, like after this video, he made another $600-700, and he said, "Shall I shoot another one for you?" And I was like, "It's okay. This is gonna be happening every single day. You cannot just shoot another testimonial every day." So, I mean, this guy started with zero experience. He just had a mindset that, yes, I want to change my life and I'll work my butts off. And that's it. Rest all was taken care by me. So it's that crazy simple.
Yeah, man. And, like the screen says, these are normal people just like you and I. They don't have any special talents, and as Vic has pointed out, virtually every single one of them had never made any money online. Okay. So it's totally fine if you're starting from scratch. Okay. Because you're basically just as smart as me. You're as smart as Vic. If you look at the most successful people in history, a lot of them didn't even finish high school. Success is never, ever, ever about intelligence, okay? Unless you're trying to be a rocket scientist or something like that. It's about simply copying. When we're talking about being an entrepreneur, it's simply about copying what someone else is doing, okay? You're just as capable, and you absolutely deserve this. The fact that you signed up for the training shows me that you want to change. The fact that you're still on shows me that you absolutely 100% deserve it, okay? Now, all I'm going to ask is that you did what I did to forever change my life and purpose. And I've said this so many times throughout this call, but it's so important I understand it. Listen and follow someone who's successful at what you want to do. Take the same steps they do daily. Again, it's all there's to success. It's not magical. And right now, you have that opportunity, okay? All right, so let's talk about your investment. I'm sure you guys are dying to know, what's this going to cost me, Tom? So what you get is you get lifetime guided coaching on every aspect of the system. At least one call each week. Sometimes Vic even does calls every single day, whatever it takes to get you moving. You get lifetime mentorship and coaching, full community access. And like I said, we're not talking some cheesy Facebook group here, okay? You will also be part of team building exercises. You will never be alone again when you do this. It's a very, very, very exciting thing. Now, we didn't know what to charge. We wanted to be fair, so we actually consulted with the sales agency, okay? We told them what it does, showed them the membership, and then we explained that all our beta members were earning 3 figures, meaning at least $100 per day after just 2 days in. They wanted us to charge at least $5,000 for it, okay? Now, we're not going to do that, okay? We're not even going to get close to that, okay? But I'm not going to do the fake discount thing with you, okay? I'm not going to do the whole fake spiel that, like we normally charge $10,000 for this, but today's your lucky day because you get it for not just $9,000, not $7,000, not, we're not going to do that. I don't want to insult your intelligence like that. Simply $497 today and 2 more installments, or take advantage of our webinar only discount of $500 and grab everything at once for just $997. So either 3 monthly installments of $497 or 1 easy installment of $997. All right. If you want in, antigurus.com/get in. All right. It's available to the first 70 people only. And, it should be clear by now why we don't do fake scarcity. This is absolutely real because Vic works so intensely with everyone, and we babysit, and we make sure that people don't procrastinate, and we look over you, and we can't do that with 500 people in the group, okay? So we put a hard stop to it. Once 70 people are in, that's it. You can't get in anymore, okay?
Now, can I ask you a question, please, if you permit?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, guys, I just want to ask you one thing. Do you want a business that you can control right now? Do you want a business that you can control right now? Like, if you do this, you can make $100. If you do this, then you can scale it up to $1,000. And if you scale that up, you can make $5,000. And if you scale that up to $10,000. Do you want a fail-proof system that is working right now, making money right now, and we give it to you on a silver platter? If you want a controlled business that works for you right now in 2021 and will work for you for years to come, then can you just write a control in the chat? And we want to know those who write control will be the first one to get to that $3,000 mark. That's a promise to you. Do you want a promise to me? Just type control. Do you want a control that you do this, you make $100? You do this, you make $1,000. You do this, you make $10,000. Do you want this kind of a life? Then just put control. Tom, I can't see the chat. If you can just help me out if these guys are serious about it, because I can only work with people who are serious. I will make you $3,000. I will make you $5,000. That's a promise. But if you are really having a mindset to control your life, control your business, and of course, I don't believe in hard work. I'm a lazy guy. Tom knows that. I spend more time in watching Netflix than to work here. I spend most of my time only with my customers, especially Launchpad for Leaders. I will make it happen. I will bloody make it happen that you get control over your business. 90% of the work is literally done for you. We have spent personally in testing all this system thousands and tens of thousands of dollars, even $100,000. And they all work right now as we are speaking. Like today, me and Tom have just made, in the last week, $10,000 in single affiliate promotion, which you cannot hear.
Hello? Yeah, looks like we lost Vic there. He was telling me before the call, he's got some issues with connectivity, and it looks like his internet. You still there? No? All right. Well, what I was about to say is that, you may have to move mountains, to come up with it, $497 or, in 3 payments, or $997. I totally get that. It's not an insignificant investment. And yes, it might hurt when you reach in and grab that credit card and put it into the order form. I totally get that. That is not to be taken lightly. Okay, this is your livelihood we're talking about here. Maybe the most important decision you have to make when it comes to your financial success. And it's definitely not lost on me. Okay, I believe that this is the most significant opportunity you're going to come across when it comes to changing your life financially, and that is a promise. Okay, my advice is whatever you have to do to get that money in place, do it, because once you do, I can predictably guarantee your profits. So what I want you to do right now is sign up. Let's quit messing around. This is your life. Let's do the thing that needs to be done. Okay? Because when you do, you'll get the single most proven blueprint for making $10K per month. And that is 100% guaranteed. And you guys are going to love our guarantee. Our guarantee is unlike anything you've seen. It's not like, try it for 60 days, and if you're not happy, you get your money. No, it's so much more beyond that, okay? Because we want to make sure that everyone succeed, 110% guaranteed, okay? So stop messing around. Change your life. antigurus.com/get in. Now, for those of you dying to find out what I was teasing you about earlier, that we do everything for you, you just sit and make money promise that I made earlier. Sit tight, okay? It's just a couple of minutes away. And we're going to get a handful of you into that, where we literally do everything for you, okay? But first, let's talk about roadblocks, okay? What would happen if you tried this on your own without my help? As you know, anything's possible. That doesn't mean that everything is probable, all right? The only certainty is that there will be challenges. So I'm going to give you some specific roadblocks to be aware of, shared with us from people who did not say yes at first and tried to go it alone. Okay, there's the obvious trial and error. The biggest hurdle is to find the right product to sell. If you get that wrong, you're doomed to fail. With us, you never have to worry about that. Okay, then there's traffic. Let's say you launch or promote your own product. Without a $20 hack, you will be dependent on affiliates to make money. This is why 99% of vendors fail when they try to launch products. Okay. Then there's sales materials, hiring pros to create marketing materials that convert visitors into sales. It's a constant challenge, okay? With us, you will never need it, all right? Then there's connections, a lot of the money you're going to be making with us comes from high ticket offers, and they just aren't open to anyone, to promote. We get you in, we get your commissions bumped, we get you settled. So just as importantly, to make sure that none of this happens to you, we've created a powerhouse collection of custom bonuses that are going to crash through any and all roadblocks that you're going to make, okay? That you're going to meet. They literally make it impossible for you to fail and get you way beyond 10K a month. 10K a month, like I said earlier, it's just the beginning, okay? And there's no stress in here, Both Vic and I, we live a very stress-free existence. Okay, like I said, like Vic pointed out, it's like learning how to write the A. Once you learn it, it's so easy to make money. Okay, and the best part is all these bonuses I'm going to show you are completely free when you join up today. Okay, number one is the emergency cash campaign. Now, I was telling you about this earlier. Okay, that is the number one free bonus we're going to throw in just for getting in today. All right. Now, this is the same method I talked about earlier that Vic is earning an extra 30 to 50K a month from. It's stupid simple and so easy to be paid big commissions daily while working about 15 minutes a day. This is just a testimonial from Vic. I don't think you need to see it. He spent a lot of time explaining, showing his students. It's just him showing his own income. I showed you my income. Well, let me know. I want to see curiosity. Do you want to keep moving through the training, or do you want to see Vic's testimonial? Because this is your training. Okay. Let me know. Yeah, Conwell says, my life is stressful right now. Yeah, most people's lives are stressful because of money. Okay, keep moving. People say keep moving. All right, good deal. Oops, let's see. Here it is, guys. The Wayne Crow bonus. The moment you've all been waiting for. Okay, so with the bonus I just showed you, the emergency cash method, even though everyone in Launchpad for Leaders makes money from it, there is trial and error involved, okay? As this method involves a bit of paid traffic, okay? Now, for the first people to get in here, in other words, if you're one of the first people to go to antigurus.com / and get in, we are going to eliminate that trial and error by taking over and running all your campaigns for you. You simply take one action, it takes about 5 minutes, no brain work. Then you leave the rest to us. We will literally take over your campaigns. And you know what? I totally forgot to type in the chat box, HTTP and antigurus.com / get in. All right, I just sent that to all of you guys in the chat box. Now, let me get back to what I was saying here. When Wayne told me about this, that he was going to offer this is Wayne and his team that's going to do this, okay? I had a hard time believing him, okay? Because how can you do everything for someone? You take an action that's 5 minutes, and then they do everything else and just sit there and make money. That sounds too good to be true. So he jumped on Skype with me and explained, well, it's not exactly like that. He goes, they're actually going to be partners with me. Oh, okay. So he makes a little bit of money when you make money, but make no mistake, your job takes 5 minutes, zero brain work. His team does the rest. He normally charges $10,000. This is a real number, $10,000 to do this, because he's one of the world's foremost internet experts on ads, on traffic, on everything that has to do with bringing traffic to offers. He's going to do it all for you. Okay? Absolutely all 100% for you. Now, this is important for this bonus. Since we, or Wayne and his team, will be running your campaigns completely for you, we can only do one campaign a week. It takes a lot of work to do it, okay? There's a lot of brain work involved in it, a lot of testing that you're never going to have to be doing. This means that if you take action and get in right now, as our number one, like if you go to antigurus.com / get in, or click the link in the chat box, and you're the first person to do it, right away, we can start running your campaign. So you literally can start seeing profits this week with no work on your part, okay? This means that if you're the second person to join Launchpad for Leaders today, we'll start running your campaigns next week. Okay, if you're the third person to join, we're going to run them in 2 weeks, and so on and so forth until the first 10 people have joined LFL, Launchpad for Leaders. Now, once that happens, this bonus will not be available. In other words, don't wait. Do not wait, guys. This opportunity is not going to come around again, and this is not fake scarcity. We literally cannot take more than 10 people because of the time involvement that it takes them. So imagine this. You get into Launchpad for Leaders, and you literally have a guarantee of not just getting an investment back if it fails, but a guarantee of actually making money, because Wayne is literally going to run it for you. No testing, no uncertainty, just actual results. Again, he charges $10,000 for this service to his high-end clients, and they all make money. Now, it takes them a while. It takes them a few weeks to make that money back, because they scale high, but you don't have to worry about that. You're just going to immediately get into making money. Only for the first 10 people, okay? Antigurus.com/get in. Now, this is exclusive to one-time installment plan, okay? Or if you use the installment plan, we will initiate and start your campaign, when the third and final payment is paid for, okay? But if you're gonna get into Launchpad for Leaders, do not miss out on this absolutely insane opportunity, okay? It's never been offered. It never will be offered again. Antigurus.com/get in. All right, bonus number 2. Instant $497 commissions. It gets you $497 commissions on top of everything else that you'll be earning with. We're going to give you every possible resource and advantage to sell hundreds of these at $497 a pop. Okay, we're talking windfall profits here. And you're going to be building a list of buyers that you can sell to over and over and over. The way it works is this. We give you the proven product, all the material, all the content, sales pages, email swipes, then we guide you through getting hot traffic to it. Literally, there's no maintenance on your part. You sell, you make commissions.
Tom, can I just come in and give them something they're looking for right now?
Yeah.
Guys, we're just asking you to start with a $997. My one student, Chris, the testimonial that you saw, he sold this first $497 income package in less than 5 minutes because of one big bonus that we have not even shared here. We give you access to our customers, our buyers, and that makes your life a lot more easier. He spent 5 minutes to ping me, and the screenshot is there in the group. If you just joined, he made this money yesterday, almost at the same time like we're talking. And today again, he's trying to get one more sale. One more. Do you think if you can just spend a week understanding only this one system, and there are people like Chris, Robert, and there's so many more who are doing this right now, and you can literally get your money, what you are investing. I mean, let's just talk sense. You're worried about your investment, right? So what if you just use just one single bonus, get 2 sales, and you make $997, and after that it's bloody profits, and you can, like this guy did it in 5 minutes. He has the same 2 hands, 2 legs, 2 eyes, everything, and he came from nowhere. He was doing 9 to 5. He's leaving that 9 to 5 now. I am giving you a gold mine access to our customer base so that you make your first sale right in the first week itself. How cool is that? Are you excited that you are getting customers? You're getting products done for you. You are getting everything set up for you. And you just need to go out there and spend 20 minutes a day, work your butts off, make as much money as you can. If you just sell one copy of $497 or say $400 and just do this for 10 days, it's $4,000. Guys, who wants to do this? Please let me know. Put a 4,000 in the chat. Put a 4,000 in the chat.
All right. Well, thanks, Vic. No, absolutely. And we do give you access to that, and what Vic, the point that he keeps driving home over and over and over and over and over and over is that we babysit you. And as you can see by all the people that you've seen here today, it works not just for stars, not just for people with special talents, but for absolutely anyone. Okay. you get the kitchen sink with this, okay? Now let's move on here. Bonus number 3, okay? To make 100% sure that you succeed instantly with your emergency cash campaign and your instant 497 commissions, we're going to jump on a call with you and literally log into your account and set everything up for you, okay? This way you are literally guaranteed profits, as we will clone exactly what we do. Because, not everyone is technically minded. Like, I'm like a technical retard, okay? I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't even like dealing with my autoresponder. So they will literally jump on a voice call with you and log into your account and set everything up for you. So you don't risk, let's say you set something up. 2 weeks later, you're like, hey, how come I'm the only one not making money? And then they look it up and oh, well, turns out you set it up wrong. That's why we will literally take over, log into your account and set it up so that you can make money from the get-go, okay?
And Tom, here's the thing. In the Done For You Profit setup, guys, there are people from Australia, people from America, people from South Africa, people from Canada. There are customers from all across the globe. They are actually, and if you just joined or if you're just on the fence and you joined, say, in a minute or two, you will see the replay of what I've done today in the live call. The replay will be in the members area. People just actually thanked me for having such an awesome team. They went into their account, set everything up. They are ready to make their first $100 to $1,000 in no time. They did not do anything. Just gave us the details that Tom told us. So it's that simple, guys.
Absolutely. Yep. 100%. And it's just another reason why we do what no other vendors or product creators out there do. We understand what it took us. We understand why we failed for so long, and we're filling in, all these bonuses. We're filling in all the holes to make sure that doesn't happen with you. And because of our 100% success rate, it clearly speaks the world. Okay. Let's see here. And let's get back to the Wayne Crow bonus. Let me check here what we got. All right, we got 5 gone. Okay, so 5 people have jumped in. That means we have 5 more spots left.
Tom, we have 7 gone. 7 gone, 2 now. So.
Oh, there's 7 gone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So 7 gone. They're going quickly, guys. So again, if you're one of the first people to get in, there's 3 spots left. You get our $10,000 we do it all for you bonus included for free. Again, Wayne Crow is one of the biggest guys when it comes to traffic online in the world, and he will literally set things up for you, run your campaigns. You take one action, takes about 5 minutes, no brain work, then you leave the rest to us. Like, we literally will take over. We will run your campaign. Wayne's team will run your campaign for you. Okay. So we have 3 more spots. Okay, your only job is to enjoy the commissions, and the reason it works, once again, is because Wayne actually becomes your partner. He gets a little cut of it. Beautiful. Bonus number 5. Okay, we're gonna bump your commission permanently. Let's say you get started and you earn $15K your first month. Which multiple students are doing and have done. When we bump you, you will now make $17,000 doing exactly the same work. It may not seem like a lot at that level, but hey, that's like $24,000 more a year for like not doing anything differently. But we don't want you at $15,000. We want you at least at $30,000 a year. So you're going to be making an extra $50,000 a year simply by doing exactly the same work, because we permanently bump those commissions for you. All right. Then we're going to give you our digital assets library. This is where you're going to joint venture with us on all our future launches. Okay. Now, you get approved automatically, but more than that, you will make twice as much money as any other JV when you promote our products. Guys like Glenn Koski, Jono Armstrong, Brendan Mace, they will make half as much as you will make. And then also you're going to get access to any and all of our new upcoming products, that we launch in the Warrior Plus field free of charge. Here's a little summary for you. Bonus number 7, $300 cash prize. Now, since we're going to be running a little bit of paid ads in this group, it can be a little intimidating. So we're going to give you your first $100. Okay, it means you make sales and profits with zero out-of-pocket costs. I know it can be a little scary, so we're going to give you that first $100, kind of like you get Monopoly money to play with. There's a little summary for you. Number 8. You get our 2-for-1 program access. You may have a husband, a wife, a child, a roommate, a friend, a family member that you want to do this with. Sometimes, it's easier to have a partner do it with, or it's, or by yourself. It's up to you. But regardless, we give you 1 free access. Okay. You just choose them, let us know, and we'll get them credentials. Okay. You can even split the cost of this program if you want it. All right. And then
actually, I want to make that I'm sorry, I'm interrupting. I was going to give you this great thing, guys. I mean, if you have a business partner, we signed up like 3 clients yesterday who just came because of this one thing, because they have a partner. So there was one person who had a back injury. His name is Jim. You will find him in the members area in the Skype group as well. And so he has a back injury. He wanted his son, and he wanted that a program like this. If I can get, my son and my wife, either one of them would be great. And I told him we already are doing that. And he was like, wow, this solved my problem, because I cannot just sit on my desk for long. So I need someone with me, and I'm like retired, and I need someone from a family to work with me on this program. So, and you're giving me a free ticket, free pass for 1 more member. It's like, you just pay $497 each, and you're getting like 2 people. So $997 is like split in 2 now. So this is like crazy.
Absolutely. And then finally, you get our 5-in-1 automation suite. Now, these are softwares that we've been working on and released last year. They're absolutely incredible for automating things. Okay. Now, Vic's wife, Ekta, she's not a marketer. And I remember this from last year, Vic. She took YouTube to 40,000 subscribers, and she got, what was it, like 5 million? There, right there, 4.3 million views.
This is an old one. Now she has over 47, and I think she's closing to 50K now subscribers. And I don't even know, like one of her video is like closing to 1 million views. So it's like far more than what we have here. So she's like going crazy with her channel.
Oh,
and it's all free traffic, guys. No paid ads, nothing. This is just organic and very simple, drop dead simple. If she can do this, I mean, anybody in this world can do this. We're giving you everything for free.
You gotta give me the updated numbers then.
I will. I mean, it's crazy. She doesn't even share that with me. I mean, we cannot control. We can control our business. Can you control your wife, guys? Can you?
But anyway, the point is, guys, that these softwares, especially this one that you're going to get for free, not everyone is a YouTuber, but the softwares are for different things. This is just one of the softwares that you're going to get, and it literally on its own cost, as you can say now, 4 million views, 4.4, and now like one of the videos has 1 million views. She's got 50,000 subscribers. Vic is hands down one of the most clever people I know when it comes to developing software, and we're throwing in everything for you here.
And you get commercial license with this, Tom. I mean, let's mention that you get commercial license with all these softwares so that you can actually serve this as a service and get paid from clients like $1,000 per channel or per video,
Yeah, no, that's really good. I do a similar thing on Instagram, guys. I use the software on Instagram that helps me out a lot, and then I charge people. I just run their accounts online. You could do the same thing here too. It could be like an extra income for you, but that it's just a bonus. All right, Wayne Crow bonus. I got 2 spots left. Do you have the same thing over there, Vic?
Yeah, it's 2 spots left, guys. Jump on, please.
2 spots left.
I mean, Vic doesn't allow more than this, so.
No, and when before this training, Wayne jumped on with me, and he says, Tom, make sure you explain to them that I have to do this manually, and make sure that there's an order to it. And again, the order works like this. This is for real, guys. Wayne will actually be running your campaigns for you. You will not have to test one single thing. Take one action, takes 5 minutes, and then Wayne does it. But just so you know, the first person who got in today is going to be the first one who gets served. You know, if you're number 9, you're still going to get served, but it's going to take a little bit longer. But again, this is something that until we started working with Wayne, he was charging $10,000 per person, you know, because there simply isn't anything in current reality that allows you to say, here, please do all my campaigns for me. Please make me money. So what are you going to do? I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to do the setup for 5 minutes. That doesn't exist outside of this. That's why he charges $10,000 for it. So if you want to get into Launchpad for Leaders, do not do it without getting in on this. If you're on the fence right now, get in this very second. And I haven't even told you about our guarantee yet. I'm about to get into that. Okay. antigurus.com/get in. All right. So let's get into our guarantee. We're going to guarantee your success by putting $5,000 of our own money behind it. Now, this is not that cheesy thing you see on Warrior Plus offers where it says, if it doesn't work for you, we'll pay you $500. You know, that's all BS. You never get it. No, this is a legally binding guarantee. Okay? Again, we're shifting responsibility from you directly to Vic and myself. That means when you sign up below, antigurus.com/get in, to get myself, Vic, and the entire team taking responsibility for your results, this is how it's going to work. You get results or we pay you specifically. It's a 10K profit guarantee that states that you will profit a minimum of $10,000 free and clear. That means profit within the next 60 days. Okay. But if for some reason something goes wrong, something, wildly unanticipated occurs, and you don't have the kind of success that you've seen from every user that we've shown here today, we're going to immediately first refund every penny of your investment. We're going to pay you $5,000 on top of that. We do sign a binding contract when you join that legally guarantees you that will uphold this $10,000 profit guarantee, so that you're covered absolutely in either case. Okay, we want this to be easy for you, but there's a qualification though. Okay, now so to qualify for this profit guarantee, because we don't just want to dish out $5,000 left and right. You have to watch each video in the first 11 modules, and you have to take action. You have to attend or watch the recordings of the weekly webinars. We prefer that you attend. Participate in our private Skype group so we can help you succeed and launch at least one product with our help and guidance on Warrior Plus. All right. So you either win by generating life-changing passive profits from our system, or you win because you decide after giving it a fair shot, it's not for you. So you get a full refund plus an extra $5,000. Again, all you have to do is do a little bit of work, and you make a minimum of 10K within the next 60 days. Does this change things for you guys? Let me hear you in the chat box. Give me a big fat 1 in the chat box if you think this is an awesome guarantee. And I guarantee you haven't seen this but give me some 1s in the chat box, guys. This, for us in the beginning, it was a really scary thing. Because even though we still haven't had anyone fail, we always run the risk of having to dish out $5,000, but we gladly do it because it goes back to what I was saying earlier. We take responsibility for you. We shift the responsibility over from us to you because we know that procrastination is a real thing, and we do what it takes anytime to make sure that you succeed. That's why we can actually put up an insane guarantee like this. You were going to say something, Vic?
Okay, yeah, Tom, I think you said most, but guys, I just want to say this thing to you. The reason we have this guarantee is because we know what we are doing. We have full trust in our system. And the reason we are both here, I'm just here because of one thing. I just want serious people to come in because I can change life of anyone who joins in. Because me and Tom have spent couple of years we've gone through this a long time, and then we have created this just for people who come in, get results out of it. No theory, no bullshit, get straight results. We will set your business. We will set your business as we are doing for all other members. And it's a routine. It's nothing like you're a special one. Each and every member is not a member. I even don't call a customer here. I call each and every Launchpad for Leader member as a family member. We call this Launchpad for Leader family. And we can give you this guarantee. We can, and I show my face on screen all the time. I face my customers. I face my extended family because I know the system works. I have full confidence because we are bloody making 100K every single month with this, and teaching you to start making $1,000, $3,000, $5,000 is peanuts only if you take action. So if you are serious, then get in right now. Let me know, are you serious? Then put a 8 in the chat. 8 in the chat. If you are serious, get in and let me know. When you are in, write in. All those who are already in, please put an in the chat. Guys, let's welcome you. Let's have an interaction. If you are ready, put an 8 and get in right now. And if you are already in, put an in the chat. Can you do that? I mean, this is your life, your career. We are all binded by a legal contract. I am paying, every single month a legal fees for this legal contract. So we are that serious. We are wanting you to succeed at any cost. Put a in the chat if you're already in. Put a 8 if you are ready to get in right now. Put a 8, guys. Put a 8 right now. Do it now.
All right, guys. So let's check in on the Wayne Crow bonus here. On the We Do It All For You. I'm showing one spot left. Are we sold out, or do we have one spot left, Vic?
Yeah. It's like one.
You got one? Okay. All right, so then one spot left. And again, this is your last chance to get in with the Wayne Crow bonus. I'm going to let you know if that sells out, in case that, it shouldn't. I hope it doesn't change, your wantingness to get in here. In a little while, I see a lot of you guys have questions. And so in a little while here, I'm going to answer all those questions. Okay, but we have one spot left now of the Wayne Crow bonus. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cover questions that are very common here, and then I'm going to open the chat box and I'm going to answer you personally, okay? There are no further investments, okay? There's no extra software. If you don't have an autoresponder, you get a free 30-day trial, okay? And besides, you shouldn't be making any investments until you make profits anyways, okay? But if you don't think you can afford it right now, a lot of people wish they could be financially free, but wishes, broke people wish. Successful people plan. If you have the money right now, would you do it? It's just $497. Look around your house. Guarantee you have stuff around your house right now that you could sell to come up with that. There's savings. Space on your credit card. Tommy Hansen that you saw earlier, he borrowed from his friend, and now he's paying a percentage to his friend. I borrowed from my mom, and I'm glad I did because it changed my life. There's a small bank from your, loan from your bank. There's PayPal credit, all kinds of different ways. All right. Leave this up for a second here. Some more testimonials. A couple of them you saw already. Let's see here. Now, what about confidence? What if, someone said they're nervous? So you don't need confidence, okay? You just need the desire. Like I asked earlier, can you copy and paste? Can you copy someone else? Then you can do this. You really don't need confidence. If you have a desire to make money, okay, then you can do it because we give you the resources, tools, hand-holding, everything. We even jump on a voice call to literally set things up for you, okay? Again, success is a logical byproduct when you join Launchpad for Leaders. Just bring us your fire and we'll bring the gasoline. What I mean by that is I'm pretty sure that you're hungry to make money. That's all you need, all right? If you're under 18, you would need a legal guardian, to hook you up, to sign with the dotted line and all that stuff. You don't need any kind of LLC or company to do it. And as far as tax goes, each country is going to be different. Now, I know each country has a limit. You can make X amount of money per year from a side business without paying taxes. I think for the US it's like $12,000 a year, maybe it's $15,000 a year, but don't quote me on it. Just Google it. Google whatever it is, and then you'll sort it out. But you can make a pretty good chunk of money without paying taxes. Just go ahead and Google it. Saturation is not an issue here, as long as people are online and buying things. This will never, ever, ever, ever get saturated. Okay. Now, a more valid question, well, not that saturation isn't valid, but a really valid question is, Tom, $997 or $497 times 3, that's a lot of money. Well, let's look at your options here. Okay. College, anywhere from $30,000 to $160,000 a year. Want to open a McDonald's or Taco Bell? You're looking at least $1 million. Or let's say you want to go old school and open up a brick and mortar, like a gift shop or, I don't know, hardware store maybe. Let's say you go for the hardware store. I don't know why, but let's say you do. You're probably out a couple $100,000. You got to find a store. You have to, clean it out, put shelving up, decorate it, buy inventory, hire staff, get workman's comp, get health insurance, stressing your butt off for the first year, maybe for $30,000 a year. And then maybe, if you're lucky, after 5 years, everything's paid off. Now you're making $50,000 a year. And then Home Depot opens up across town. Boom, you're wiped out. Or Amazon, it's probably going to put every independent hardware store out of business anyways if they already haven't. What I'm saying is $997, it's nothing in the big picture, okay? If you look at the risk, especially with our $5,000 risk, there's zero risk compared to all these other things, all right? At all. Still one left. I'm still showing one left. So there's still a chance to get in on that Wayne Crow bonus, guys. And I'll check in again. Now, this whole thing, everything that we've talked about today, we can boil it down into one single word. Belief. Absolute belief. Maybe you don't believe me. Maybe you don't believe Vic. Maybe you think that everything's fake. We doctored, we misrepresented, we spun it, we manipulated it, okay? I'm here to tell you it's real. You can actually look up these people. These are real names that you can find on Facebook. Okay, we can't fudge it, but I can't blame you for being skeptical. Because there's so many unethical vendors. There's so many crap methods and promises out there. And you've struggled and struggled without any results. But I believe you can do it, and I'm willing to put my own money and Vic's money on the line. $5,000 of our own money. Okay. Because I want to help to truly experience for the first time, and I say this on behalf of both Vic and myself, freedom, all right? We both wake up in the morning whenever we want to, when I go to the grocery store, I don't look at prices. Do you know how amazing that is? I remember when I first started making it in internet marketing, and I noticed that I wasn't checking prices. I said, oh, it's so great, We're going to get you there. It's freedom. They say money can't buy you happiness, and it can't, but it can buy you peace of mind, tremendous peace of mind, and the freedom to do whatever you want, go wherever you want, buy whatever you want. It's absolutely wonderful. Okay? antigurus.com/get in, baby. And this is the last time I'm going to check in on the Wayne Crow bonus. Is it gone? Let me refresh here. Nope. One left. We still got one left. All right, guys. If you want to get in, you know what to do. antigurus.com/get in, baby. And I'm going to pop that question box open right now. And let's see here. All right. Is this webinar live? Yes, it absolutely is. That was Peter. Let's see. Shirley says doesn't want to pay by PayPal. Well, there's PayPal, and then you can also pay with your credit card via PayPal. Let's see. Erica, you made it, and you got the bonus. Congratulations. Denny, so we have to do the 997 in order to make any money. Well, you have to do that to become part of Launchpad for Leaders so we can get you to success. You can obviously take what I've shown you today and go and make some extra money on the side. Launchpad for Leaders, or for people who want to change their life and have a life-changing permanent income.
Tom, can I ask them a question, if you permit?
Actually, let me first. I want to focus on them. I need to answer all their questions first, and then you can jump in. All right?
Sure. That sounds great.
Let's see here. Conwell, I will come and change my life. Absolutely, yes, and we'll help you do it. Erica, can someone please answer me? Maybe you can answer this, Vic. I paid like 10 minutes ago. Actually, you need to rephrase that, Erica, and it says my email is not working. I don't know what you mean by that, but here's what happens. When you pay for this, what happens is you will get redirected by Warrior Plus, to the checkout page, to the delivery page. And then when you scroll down, you can click where it says click here to access your product. And then you fill in the registration form. Then Vic will be in touch with you right away after this call. Now, if you missed that, if you didn't see that, you're still going to get an email from Warrior Plus. If you don't see it, check your spam folder. It shouldn't be in spam. And then what you do is you click the access, the link inside of Warrior Plus, click onto that page, scroll down to where it says, access your product or your purchase here, and then make sure that you fill in that information, because that's the only way that Vic is going to know that you purchased it.
You also get the login details automatically, so they should check your email for
oh, they do? Okay. All right. So you should get it automatically.
Oh, we just updated that today, so I'm sure that.
That's good. That's good to know. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you should get an email from Launchpad for Leaders. You get your login details there. Plus, you also get a message from Warrior Plus, like Tom said. So click on that. You can get to the access your purchase page where you actually sign the legal document that we talked about, and then welcome to the family. Let's do it. Let me help you make $3,000 in the next 22 days and 10 grand in the next 44 days. Who wants $3,000 in the next 22 days?
Hold on. Before you go there, we have more questions here. Ali, welcome aboard. And as you can tell, Ali, this is absolutely not recorded. Let's see.
We can actually get them